Hello viewers, welcome to you all in this new lecture. In this video lecture, we will study about the switch fuse unit and the fuse switch unit. I am Dr. Vijay Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Government Mahila Engineering College, Ajmer. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the layout of a switch gear as well as the component of switch gear. We have discussed there that a switch gear having many components that includes the SFUs and FSUs, that includes relays, circuit breakers, current transformer, voltage transformer, etc. We will take one by one all these components. So in this video lecture, we will first discuss a switch fuse unit and the fuse switch unit. Let us take a look what are the contents of this video lecture. In this video lecture, firstly, we will discuss about the fuse. What is a fuse? How it works? What is a switch? What is the operation of switch? And thereafter, we will discuss about the SFU and FSUs and the difference among these two quantities. That is SFU and FSU. Let us start with this. So, what is a fuse? A fuse is a short piece of wire or thin strip which melts when excessive currents flow through it and for sufficient time. So, whenever a current passes through this for a sufficient time, which is the excessive current in respect to its rated value. So, due to this, this wire will be melt. So, generally, this fuse is connected and inserted in series with the circuit. So, it protects the circuit. So whenever a short circuit or overload occurs, the current through the fuse element increases beyond its rated capacity. So whenever the amount increases beyond its rated capacity, then current passes through this, it increases the temperature of this fuse element. And due to the increase of this fuse element and I square R losses heat dissipation, temperature increases, and due to that, this fuse element melts or blows out, and it disconnect the circuit and protect the circuit. So that overload current will not pass through the circuit, because before it reaches to the device, it is before that it will be melted out. So a fuse is considered to be a self-destructing safety device in a circuit, and fuse burned out under an overload current condition, and thus it cuts off and isolates the circuit and protect the device. The only issue with this fuse is whenever a fuse is burned out or it will be melt out, then we have to again rejoin or we have to again insert the fuse in the cutout, and then only the circuit will be completed. And during that time, what we have to do, we have to wait, and there will be an interruption in the operating of the devices. However, we have to select a suitable fuse rating, and it should always be less than the switch rating. Okay, we will just look next slide. What is the meaning of the switch rating and what is the switch? And for example, we can take these values for a rating SFU, that is switch fuse unit, if it is desired. Let us take a look what is the meaning of this switch. A switch is an isolation device, and it is used in power circuits. I think you have seen both the fuse as well as switch. Switch is a normal switch we have to use to operate the fan or any equipment at our home, ACs and geysers, etc. And the function of a switch is to either open or the close of a conductive path. So whenever we have to open the switch, that means no current flows through the path and that it is off. So that will be the off condition. That means circuit is the open, switch is the open, and whenever switch is open, these two metal part are not in contact, and no current will pass through it, and circuit will not be completed. And due to this, no current will pass through this. However, whenever the switch is closed, so whenever switch is closed, these two metal part will be in contact, and in this part, current is allowed to flow this. That means the path is on, and in that case, current will pass through it, and circuit will be completed. So just by seeing these two components, that is fuse, this is the fuse, as well as this switch, that is off and on and off position. So this fuse as well as the switch both serve the same purpose, and which is to protect electrical circuit or equipment by preventing overload that can cause fires or some damage to the instrument. They both, switch as well as the fuse, interrupt the flow of electricity, but it is always in a different way from each other. A fuse is made up of a piece of metal that melts when overload current passes through this. On the other hand, when in switches, we have an internal switch and mechanism that can be tripped by unsafe surge of electricity. So this is the fundamentally difference between these two. And fuse can be quicker for interrupting the flow of power, but when they melt, they must be replaced. So this is the issue with this switch. However, when issue with the fuse, however, when we have the switch, on the other hand, we have to just need to reset the switch. Okay, so that is the difference and the usage where we have to use fuse as well as we can use the switches. Now let us take a look how the other part, that is what is the meaning of SFUs, that is switch fuse unit and the fuse switch unit. Let us start with this. So there are a lot distinction between these two entities, that is switch fuse unit and the fuse switch unit. And what are the fundamentally part? You can see this diagram. I have to explain every time using these two diagrams. And in these two diagram, what is the mentioning points are? If you have seen in the previous slide, I have shown you that this is the symbol of a switch, and this is the symbol of a sorry. This is the symbol of a fuse, and this is the symbol of a switch. So whenever we are taking a switch fuse unit, so you will see that there is a fuse and this part will be the switch. However, in case of fuse switch, you will see that this is the fuse and this is the switch if it is connected here. So let us take a brief distinction between these two units, so you will be understand what is the meaning of this, what we have to use and what application. So let us start with this. A switch fuse is switch containing a fuse. So this is a switch and it containing a fuse and usually mounted in a carrier. So it is mounted on a carrier. Whereas in a fuse switch unit, a switch is in series. So a switch is in series with a fuse in a single housing. In case of SFUs, a switch fuse has contacts, but these are normally spades contacts on a hinges, and the fuses are mounted separately in a fixed position, so the fuse don't move. So this fuse will not be moved. However, in case of FSUs, a fuse switch has a mechanism by which upon orientation it carries move in and out of the main contacts, and the fuse are mounted on this spring assisted carries, their fuse actually moves. So it will move up and down to connect the complete circuit on and off positions. You will see here in a switch fuse unit, there is always a one switch. So this is a one switch here, and there will be one fuse in it. So this is a one fuse unit here. However, in case of this fuse switch unit, there is no separate switch and fuse in it. There is only one fuse in it, and that itself acts as switch. So this is the only fuse unit, and it will act as a switch. We have to see that the fuse and switches are essentially separate. Here they are separated out in the case of SFU. However, in case of FSU, you will see that switch which has a fuse to protect where the appliance the switch is controlling. And in this SFUs, switch is separate and the fuse is installed external to the switch. The fuse is stationary, so here fuse is stationary. However, it is in moving position. It will move up and down as to close, that is on and off positions of the circuitry. When we operate the breaker, the contacts will get closed through switch and then the supply will pass through the fuse unit to the output. Here when we operate the fuse unit, will close the input and output of the breaker. So fuse unit will move like this. Here it will move. Okay, and used to this SFE will used to electrical equipments where both isolation and circuit protection are required. However, this fuse switch unit, it is used for bulky items. There are also used where both isolation and circuit protection are required. So in this case, the properties of both the parties same. However, this FSU is used for the bulky items, and this SFU is used to trip the circuit, particularly for high capacity tripping, and it is for low capacity tripping. That is whereas where MCB and MCCBs are used for the low capacity tripping. In SFUs, first we take an incomer, then it passes to switch, then fuse, and the load unit. However, in FSUs, it is its path will be like incomer, fuse, and switch, and the load unit. A switch fuse can normally only have the load cables taken out at the top directly from the fuse, which of course must be capable of being isolated from the mains. So this is the property here. That means every time we have to taken out it at the top. Okay. However, in case of this FSU, we can take it from even top or bottom or vice versa. No meaning, no matters. So you will see that in fuse switch there is a freedom to have the supply cable entering the top and load cable at the bottom or vice versa. So this make them ideal for use with bus bar chambers where it may be necessary to install switchgear above or below the chamber. So whenever you are using this SFUs, you should always be taken care that you have to take the cable from the top only. However, in case of this FSUs, there is a flexibility that we can take the cable from the downside and the upside, doesn't matter at all. So we'll see accordingly that you can just by saying where the wiring is coming, you can say that it is SFUs or it is the FSUs. And the switch fuse unit normally only applicable to serve load of up to 125 ampere. However, in case of FSUs, it is nearly of 800 amperes. In SFU, the incoming can be connected only to the switch side, not to the fuse side. And in case of FSUs, the fuse is totally isolated from supply in opposition and can be mounted in any configuration, as incoming and outgoing can be connected to on either side, that is on the fuse side or maybe on the switch side. It also again there is a flexibility. So now the question comes, out of these two, that is SFU and FSUs, which one is the better? Which part we have to use? So obviously, due to the flexibility on the connection part, on the taking from the top of the unit or the bottom side of the unit, FSUs are considered to be better than SFUs. So actually it is a better because it protects against fault in switch also. So this is the difference between this FSU and the SFU. SFU is preferred in the case if bare open fuse wire are used, as fuses can be replaced without opening at the origin. However, the FSU is preferred when cartridge type, that is HRC, high rupturing circuit fuses are used. So this is the differences between the FSUs and SFUs, and this is one of the essential component of a switch gear. So this is all about this SFU and FSU. Thank you for watching this video. These are the references, and previous two lecture in related to the switchgear and its component and layout of switchgear can be found on these video links. Thank you for watching this video.